A Trucking Man, welcome back. First, I want to take like 25-30 seconds and tell you all thank you so much for your support, for your subscriptions, for your likes. I'm looking at some of the past videos that I've made and I'm noticing that the numbers, they're really ramping up. And I'm humbled and I thank you for being here and choosing me to subscribe to and to sit back and chill with. I don't claim to know everything, you guys. I mean, this vlog has been going on since I started trucking 1 year ago yesterday. 1 year ago yesterday was the first time that I got behind the wheel of a Class A vehicle, big rig. For those of you who've been following for a while now, you know I went from Knight to JB Hunt and to this company who I don't want to disclose who that is just yet, still. For personal reasons, okay? Still not going to disclose. But I am going to tell you, within time, a couple of months, few months, I will let you guys know who that is, okay? All I can tell you is yes, it pays anywhere from 51 cents starting, 51 to 73 cents a mile. And yes, you can get 73 cents a month, 73 cents a mile in your first month. So, I know that there was a couple YouTubers out there, actually just one. I'm not even gonna harp on it. Let's ignore it, let's move on, let's keep good energy. I was on the plane yesterday and I was having a conversation with with these cousins, male and female, who were on the plane with me, on a plane, flying through the air. And we just had great conversation, man. We were vibing, we were having a good time. And I mean, you know how you gotta sit next to people sometimes and you just feel a little weird, you know? Wasn't like that. You know, at first, for a couple minutes, you know how it is meeting new people. It can be a little awkward. Me, I'm talkative. Especially, I'm the kind of person that when I'm a little bit nervous or I feel a little out of place, I tend to like to talk more. Not too much, but just enough to make sure that I break the ice. I've never liked being uncomfortable. Things that make me uncomfortable, I step up to. You know, I don't shy away from things that make me uncomfortable. I have to, you know, climb mountains, slay demons, so to speak. Not calling them demons. But anyways, I ended up receiving $100 from this individual. And you know what, man? Money doesn't matter. Money does not matter. If you don't know how to take reward or just a random act of kindness, you have to work on yourself. You know, just because somebody gives you money or, you know, some people take it as an offense, like, what, do I look like I'm poor to you? Do I look like I need a handout? Because I'll tell you, some time ago, that used to be my response. You know, I felt, you know, like I was being disrespected in some way. And I felt weird about it. But, you know, through looking within, building myself internally, and focusing on my energy, my frequency, my vibration, being selfish and working on myself to make me the better version that I can possibly become, it has changed certain ways that I look at the world now, you know? And money really is just paper. It's a very important paper because it decides whether our loved ones and us, you know, whether we eat, most of the times whether we live or die, you know? But it still should not matter, right? Very complex thing to understand, money. Very important, but don't let it be the king of your life. You be the king of your life, and everything else will fall into place. When you rule yourself, you can be ruled by no one else. Simple as that. No one and no thing can rule you when you are the ruler already. How do we rule ourselves? By having complete control and understanding, having complete control of our emotions and understanding of how we operate, how we function. You know, what makes us tick. Grabbing full reign of those 7 deadly sins. Anyways, we're getting into some other stuff here, but the opportunity here is fantastic. You know, it's great. The sky is the limit with anything. The plan that I set into motion, you know, guys, when I stepped into night transportation, I'll admit, you know, I wanted to go one way at first, and I ended up going another way. You know, it was just through experience that showed me what it is I really want to get out of trucking. And being over the road is great. I love it. Being over the road for chump change, like I've been saying for a long time, is not. And there's a lot of guys out there, guys and gals, that are out there on the road for 36, 37, 45 cents a mile. That's just not enough for me. Gotta pay me more than that. And, you know, I've kept it 100%, like they say, but I've really just followed the plan that I set into motion. I really did. I came through for my family, and I'm going to continue to succeed, and I'm going to continue to stack my chips, and everything's going to be cool. So if you guys have any questions at all, comment down below. Other truckers will respond. I will respond. I have an Instagram. You can catch me on there. And we can get your questions answered. You know, as far as trucking, you won't know until you try. You know, you really won't. You will not know until you try. And like I keep pushing, if you haven't, you know, joined the school yet, nothing wrong with night transportation. All right, just be ambitious and don't stay in one place for too long. You know, move. Don't move too much, but move. Know what kind of trucker you want to be and defend that CDL to the death. All right. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my stay here. I'm telling you, man, it is absolutely gorgeous in Oklahoma. I went outside, heard all the cicadas. There's this, for all you guys that are out there in California, you know how we have some, some spots in the city where it looks kind of foresty. It doesn't go very deep and it's not very thick, but you know what I mean, right? Like sometimes by a riverbed, or sometimes, you know, like in a park, it's got a real bushy area, or like right next to the freeway. Well, over here in all those kinds of areas, I mean, it is thick forest, and you can hear the cicadas everywhere. And it's serene, it's relaxing, and wow, I'm gonna love meditating here. This is gonna be nice. Anyways, you guys, I'm not gonna take too much more of your time. Stay motivated, all right? Stay driven, keep climbing. A trucking man, stay safe. All you truckers out there, see you on the road.